Well, an Indianapolis woman says IMPD failed her when she was desperate for protection from her controlling ex-boyfriend. Instead, that woman was brutally stabbed and barely survived.
Fox 59 chief investigative reporter Steve Brown shows us the gaps in the system that could put more Hoosiers at risk. It's a story you'll see only on Fox 59.
I was shown literally that there's no reason for a woman to file a protection order.
Because Millie Park got one in April of last year to protect herself from her former live-in boyfriend.
We need a medic.
Then, just weeks later,
What's your name, ma'am? Millie.
Park was stabbed and left to bleed out in a gas station parking lot in Hancock County.
I knew I was dying.
You're going to Methodist.
To save her life from a stab wound that pierced her heart, it took emergency surgery to repair the damage.
Between the stab on my arm and my heart, it's like a miracle. I'm right here, right now.
The knife-wielding attacker, the boyfriend, Ronnie McClure, was arrested, tried, convicted, and sentenced to 80 years.
It's unacceptable.
The victory at trial has not satisfied the Hancock County prosecutor, who remains pound his desk angry at Marion County law enforcement.
They had to figure it out in a hurry. It cannot be that people that are supposed to be protected by protective orders decide that the protection means so little that they have to take things in their own hands and flee.
You see, the night that Millie Park was stabbed, she was on the run, leaving behind her home here in Indianapolis. She had already gotten a protection order after years of dealing with McClure's drug abuse and controlling behavior. Marion County Judge David Shaheen granted the protective order, warning McClure he risked confinement in jail for any further acts of abuse or threats of abuse. He also ordered McClure to stay away from Park's home and the home of Park's daughter. On April 24th, McClure was evicted and served the protective order papers.
Tell me that he didn't see either one of us coming out of this alive.
What were you thinking?
Oh, I believed him.
On May 2nd, Park called police saying she feared for her safety. She told police McClure took one of her vehicles without permission on the day of the eviction and accused the ex-boyfriend of smashing the windshield of her daughter's vehicle. The following day, IMPD Detective Janice Aikman was assigned to investigate. Park says in a phone call, the detective asked,
Well, what are you hoping to get out of this? And I was like, well, at least, go to jail for 24 hours. And she was like, literally did that. You'll be lucky to get 3 hours. I don't even know why I do this job, quote unquote.
Discouraged, Park admits she hung up on the detective. 2 days later, Park reported to IMPD again, this time that McClure keyed her car while it was sitting outside this Mexican restaurant. Next day, May 6th, Park told police McClure showed up at the Cityway building where she was working. Then on May 8th, Park's final report to IMPD. She was at her daughter's home, and McClure was texting her descriptions of items being thrown out in the trash.
And he was telling me that he didn't care about my piece of paper as far as the protection order, and that he was done playing nice. I knew he was coming after me. I knew it. I knew it.
So Park went on the run, driving east into Hancock County, stopping at this speed limit. Minutes later, surveillance cameras show McClure's ambush, smashing his vehicle into hers, then rushing up to first punch, and then brutally stab Park inside her vehicle. Could anything have been done to stop McClure before this horrible attack?
I mean, as long as the prosecutor...
We asked Kelly McBride.
I'd like to start
Okay.
by having you take a look at that.
McBride is the executive director of the Domestic Violence Network, and she reviewed a timeline of the events after Park got the protective order.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 police reports in a week. We train law enforcement on that increase in violence and what they should look for.
What's your name, ma'am?
The system failed her. They could have protected her. They could have absolutely picked him up. He could have been in jail at that time, and the stabbing wouldn't have happened.
McClure eventually was charged in Marion County. All 7 counts involved incidents reported to IMPD before Park was stabbed. But the case was handed over to the Marion County Prosecutor's Office over a month after the stabbing. when McClure was sitting in the Hancock County Jail, awaiting trial there. Maybe like a lot of you, we have a lot of questions still about IMPD's handling of this case. A spokesman for the department did provide some information, but turned down our multiple requests for an on-camera interview. Instead, IMPD issued a statement offering thoughts and prayers for the victim without specifically using Millie Park's name. And in reviewing its own performance, IMPD concludes it appears the investigation was handled with speed and rigor following the initial report. As you heard from Millie Park right there, she completely disagrees. There's a lot more on this story on our website right now, which includes the surveillance camera footage of the attack and police body cam video at the stabbing scene.
Pretty maddening that this could all play out this way, Steve. Has she since moved on? Where's Millie now? What's she up to these days?
She's left Indianapolis and Marion County. She doesn't feel safe here any longer, so she's decided to leave. She's kind of cobbling together her cleaning business. She lost a lot of clients in the meantime, and she has conversations with attorneys about suing the city and the department.
Wow. Really chilling and eye-opening reporting there tonight, Steve. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. Your show.